Greetings to financial services industry representatives. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of your REs. Today, I would like us to unpack FAIS Act. This is the most dominant act in your whole manual, so it is very crucial for you to know it better. Okay, now, as you know, FAIS, the word FAIS is an acronym for Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services Act. This law is Act 37 of 2002. As you know, every law has got a year attached to it. So there are two important dates I would like you to understand very well here. On the 15th of November 2002, it's when it was signed into law. 15th of November 2002. And then there is another date which is the 30th of September 2004. That's when it became effective in the financial services industry of South Africa. Okay, know these two dates. 15 November 2002, it was signed into law, and then 30th of September 2004, it became effective in the financial services industry landscape of South Africa. Okay, what does it aim to do? This one is very important. There's no way you won't find a question asking about that. The aim is to regulate the rendering of financial services across all the financial institutions. So it aims to professionalize the industry. It aims to protect the consumers. It also aims to provide sufficient information to financial consumers for them to make informed decisions. That's the aim of the Act, FAIS Act. You must also know that this Act follows a functional approach and not an institutional approach. Another question will rise from the functional approach and institutional approach. Okay, let me start with institutional approach. Institutional approach refers to acts that regulate certain or specific institutions. For example, Short-Term Insurance Act. That act only regulates institutions operating in short-term insurance. Same thing with Long-Term Insurance Act. Same thing with Banks Act. It only regulates banking services. Now, FAIS Act follows a functional approach, they say. That means it regulates the rendering of some services across the whole financial services industry. Every financial institution follows FAIS Act in its activities that are guided by this law. Okay. To summarize this, we said FAIS Act is Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services Act. That's point number one, an acronym. The second point, we mentioned the date that it was signed into law on the 15th of November 2002, but only became effective in the financial services industry on the 30th of September 2004. That's the second point. The third point is the aim, what it aims to do. It aims to regulate the industry. It aims to protect the financial consumers and all those other reasons we mentioned. And we also mentioned that it follows a functional approach and not an institutional approach. With that knowledge, now you will be able to answer every question related to FAIS Act much better. Thank you. Let's meet once again. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you.